Welcome back, everybody. Austin is, of course, well known for its live music scene, and soon our local musicians and music lovers will have a way to hear a lot of local talent. Musicians from all over Central Texas will gather later this month for the HAAM Day Music Festival, hoping to raise money to help give affordable health care to support our local talent. Joining us this morning is Paul Scott. He is the CEO of the Health Alliance for Austin Musicians. Paul, welcome. Thanks for being with us today.
Glad to be here, Will.
So let's talk about this statistic that you all shared with us. More than 2,200 musicians are facing an average of a 76% increase in their insurance premiums. That's obviously a hard financial hit, I would imagine, for them, but what's driving that? What's causing those increases?
Well, the key drivers of that, first of all, are going to be just there are going to be some general increases in health insurance premiums across the board, across the nation and in Texas. But then separately of that, with the new tax bill, the tax enhancements that made premiums affordable under the Affordable Care Act are not being renewed. And so that's one key driver for millions of Americans, and particularly for our musicians here in Austin, that are really going to be challenging as we look to replace those funds to make sure that we can make sure those musicians have access to health care.
Yeah, and trying to be able to help them get that health care they need. So one of the ways you hope to raise some money for this cause is through the HAAM Day Music Festival, as we mentioned. So what can people expect from this fundraiser this year?
Well, it's an incredible day of music. So think of it as like 6 days of music packed into one across all of Central Texas. So we have over 700 musicians playing it across 130 venues, starting at 6 in the morning at our flagship store at HEB at South Congress and Oldtorf, to ending at the jazz clubs at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's an incredible day of music.
And there are events literally happening in so many different communities besides Austin tied to this.
Exactly. So we're expanding this now. We're really embracing it as the HAAM Day Music Festival because it's across all these different venues. You can run into live music anywhere. It's all free. We'll be in Round Rock at the Town Square. We'll be in Lockhart at the Town Square. And of course, all across the greater Austin area as well.
You mentioned this will be free for the concert goers who go and check this out. But I know that a fundraising part is the hugest thing for this. So where will money go that's raised through this? Where will that go?
Yeah, we're seeking to raise like over $850,000 this year. And so the money would go directly to supporting our musicians' access to health care, helping to pay for those premiums we talked about, as well as all the other services that HAAM provides. And so it's just, people can go out and enjoy the free music, but we also ask you to help us fundraise, donate to us directly, or ask your friends to donate to HAAM, because we all love live music and and we know what it means to our community.
And over all these years, you all have counted on the community, and they've stepped up to be able to help you all in this organization.
Yeah, it's an incredible, generous community. And one thing I have to say is also our musicians are incredibly generous as well in donating their time on HAAM Day.
Yeah.
And they're just incredible people, and they really contribute to our culture here as a live music capital of the world. And HAAM is here to have their backs, and we're going to be there for them at all times.
I know there are hundreds of artists who've agreed to take part in this, but just rattle off some of the names that people will be able to check out on the festival day.
Oh gosh, there's so many. But you got Gina Chavez at the Capitol, along with Graham Wilkinson. You have Shiny Ribs that's going to be ending the day at the HEB at Oldtorf and South Congress. You got Tovar and the FCs playing right before the concert at Moody Center. So just check out myham.org, and you can plan out your day and find out where you can hear music, where you can eat, and where you can shop. All of that supporting our musicians.
All right. Is there anything else you want to get out there before we wrap up our interview today?
I think the key thing is just making sure you can plan out your day. We have an interactive map, so no matter where you live, you can figure out where in your neighborhood music is playing and where you can eat, and you do a lot, and you can do a lot to support our musicians just by going out and enjoying your day.
Making it a lot easier for people out there to enjoy it and support the cause. So the HAAM Day Music Festival is happening on September 23rd, and we will also have information on our website, KXAN.com, sharing some of the details about what people can expect and check out. So Paul Scott, thanks again for being with us here. We always appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.